All right, welcome back. We've solved education. Now let's eat. This morning on Today Food, a very easy chicken dish that's perfect for a special night from one of our favorite French chefs, the great Eric Ripert, of course, co-owner and chef of the 3 Michelin-starred restaurant Le Bernardin, which is right here in New York. Eric also serves as co-vice chair of City Harvest. They do such great work helping rescue and distribute food to New Yorkers in need. Bonjour, chef.
Bonjour.
Great to see you.
How are you? Great to see you too.
I heard it was a big night in Le Bernardin last night. You had a certain Masters champion having a little dinner.
Yeah,
a birdie told me. Ooh. There's Rory McIlroy.
Yes, he was with us last night.
What did the Masters champ have for dinner? A little chicken?
No, he started with a carpaccio of tuna.
Oh, nice.
It's one of his favorite dish. He served it at the
dinner.
At the dinner there
right.
too,
I forgot,
as well.
That's right. You were part of that whole helping him with the menu.
So he came
beautiful
to enjoy it.
All right, so let's start with our chicken here. What are we going to make?
So I stuffed the chicken already with some garlic and lemon and thyme, salt, pepper inside.
Okay.
I'm tying the legs very quickly.
Why do we need to tie the chicken down at home? It's not even that big.
You're right, it's not big. But by doing that, you give a nice shape. And also when it's cooking, it's going to cook more evenly.
Got it.
Then the chicken will have salt, pepper on top, like this. And it goes in the oven at 415 for 15 minutes.
Yep.
Then we put it at 350.
And that's it? I mean, you haven't rubbed any oil or butter or rubs? Or
It doesn't need anything. You see all that fat here is going to become crunchy.
Okay.
There's going to be
so while it's cooking, we're doing the peas, because it's the season for the peas. We are in the spring. I have some bacon. I'm going to add some onions in it.
Okay.
Like this.
We have our eaters over there, guys. How is the
Why is this
the
so
most perfect
good? I don't
chicken?
understand. The flavor is so delicious. What have you done?
The bacon.
The bacon.
Although I make peas all the time and they don't taste like this.
No.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much. So bacon, onions. When the onions are cooked, we put the peas.
Yes.
Like this.
Yep.
Chicken stock, if you want to help me.
I'd be happy to. All of it?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Like that.
Love it.
A bit of butter, a bit of salt, sure, and pepper. Okay. And we just let it cook. While it's cooking, thank you very much for helping me. You are my sous chef today. I'm
Great job, Carson. Great job.
cut the string, and we are going to cut the chicken.
So the chicken cooked for how long again?
About 45 minutes at 350.
Do you ever take the thermometer and go in and see about 160 and then you pull it out? Or
It's
what?
170.
170, huh?
If you have a fork, you can go through the leg, and if the juice comes back translucid, it's cooked.
Okay, good.
So we always cut like this.
And you're going to break it down?
You break it down, you move the... And then we want the breast.
It's always dry.
Yeah.
So for the breast, it's very simple. You go like that, follow the bone.
Carson, you got to try this chicken.
Remove
I mean,
it.
when you have a great chef, that's the thing. They make just the stuff we make every day during the week tastes like magic.
Better.
Yes.
And then you slice it.
And he didn't even put a rub on the chicken.
No.
No, the point is there's nowhere to hide.
Crispy
it's
on the
just
outside.
deliciousness.
Succulent on the inside.
No sauce.
Do you have a tip for people who buy the chickens in the grocery stores, like a frozen chicken or a fresh chicken?
Well, I recommend if you can have fresh chicken, organic chicken, if you can find it, for sure. The chicken cannot be too small. It shouldn't look sad when you buy it.
It should not look sad.
It should be happy. Find a happy
That
chicken.
does not look like a sad chicken.
Find a happy chicken.
Yeah, the skin should be not dry and should be appealing, and then 3-pound chickens are perfect for this.
How do you keep quality control in Le Bernardin for 3 decades? I mean, how is it still on top?
Teamwork. We have a lot of sous chefs, and I'm with them, and we work together to make sure that we can do quality.
I mean, the
like
turnover
that.
in New York is there's always a new hotspot here, and it's hot for like 5 years maybe, and then it's gone, and then you've been the gold standard forever.
We don't move.
You don't mess around.
We are close to the studio, as you know.
Thank you.
Do you scare the other chefs when you walk in?
I don't scare anyone.
Tell me about the fundraiser though. What are you doing?
So tonight is City Harvest Gala.
Yeah.
It's sold out, but City Harvest is a great food rescue organization that gives food to people in need in New York City, food that is rescued, that will go to waste.
Yeah, good.
And if you want to support City Harvest, you can always donate to cityharvest.org.
You guys do great work.
And they do a fantastic job.
Well done, Chef.
Find these recipes, by the way, at today.com/food. Thank you, Chef. Appreciate it. Thanks for all the work you're doing with City Harvest. It's a great
Much
organization.
appreciate it.
All right, we're back after a quick check of your local news and weather.
One more bite.